Now, Size 8 and DJ Moore are at it again. Now, this comes, after news that Size 8 has become a pastor. She was casting out demons. She's now Size 8 reborn. Before that, she was Size 8 who used to piga watu mateke. If you don't know this, you're clearly too young. If you know this, you know who Size 8 was before she got saved. You need to take your vitamins. You need to get married. If you don't have a spouse, you are discouraging and embarrassing your parents back at home. Okay? Okay? Anyway, Size 8 reborn is now a hallelujah drum-beating Christian. She is doing the most on that spiritual front. She is even casting out demons. That was just the part that got me. Anyway. Now, her husband, DJ Mo, just stays embarrassing her. It's not the first time he has been caught in scandal where people are saying that he's cheated on her. It's not the first time that, we've had that, he stepped out of the marriage, he was texting this girl, he was FaceTiming this girl in his matrimonial home, while Size 8 was in the same home with the children. It was a whole scandal. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please go back and do your research. The girl came out and exposed DJ Mo and said how they were sleeping together. They had this whole relationship going on. But anyway, they came out and refuted the claims and said no such thing happened. However, Size 8, you know her. She is fiery. She is tiny. She's just this ball of energy, capsuled in a small body. However, she is not one to stay quiet. It's not the first time that Size 8 has actually packed her bags and left her matrimonial home. She had done that before, and then she came back again and she told the story about how she moved to a new house, blah, 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 carried her daughter Ladasha. That is when they had one kid. Right now they have 2 kids, and it looks like she recently did the same thing. Packed up her bags, carried her 2 children, and went away and left her matrimonial home. And people were speculating and wondering what has happened this time. And, in their own fashion, they came out and said, yes, it happened. Yes, we didn't want it to be public, but it happened, blah, 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 blah. DJ Mo, came to his senses and he apologized, and we went through marital therapy, and we went to see a pastor, and they talked to us. I have forgiven him. I have moved back home. And they even went ahead to even show their future projects. They were taking the whole video at this site where they're building their future home, talking about how God has been graceful, God, and it just brings me to, you know where I'm going with this. Why do Christian women bring in God when it's the other partner who's just doing the most? Because it's not the first time DJ Mo has been doing the most on the internet. It's not the first time that DJ Mo has slid into somebody's DM, allegedly, and done the most and embarrassed Size 8. But she is constantly forgiving him and using God, our marriage. Why? Why is God being brought into the transgressions of your partner? Why can't we just accept, yes, we are a Christian couple, but maybe we are not meant to be with each other? Because why am I constantly forgiving this person? Why is this person constantly embarrassing me, knowing very well that we are going to pray about it and overcome it in faith? I think that's just what's going on. DJ Mo knows very well that Size 8 has this image to protect. She is a partner. She has come out as a Christian woman. She has this flock. She has followers, people who have, set an expectation for her.
Pastor.
Exactly. So he knows very well, no matter what he does, they are going to go back home, pray about it, blame the devil, and move on. And that is just what's going on. And I hate to see it. And please, if you think I'm wrong, please prove me wrong on the number 0770-729-366.
Now, here's what I think when it comes to this particular marriage. I feel like Africans, especially Kenyans, we've gotten to a point where we understand the essence of clout for any traction to be built with regard to our upcoming projects, with regard to upcoming content, blah, blah, blah. I'll give a good example. Weren't we all talking about Rema and Selena Gomez looking cutesy, her kissing on him and all of that? And then this week, didn't they release a song? Was it this week or end of last week? Friday last week. Didn't they release the remix of Calm Down on YouTube? Didn't that happen? Africans and Kenyans specifically, we've gotten to a point where we have to create controversy, we have to create a PR stunt in order for us to gain traction for projects that are coming on. And knowing these two well, here's what I'm thinking. They were here telling us about their projects. Why? you're about to be told that they are working with this particular brand that helps with creating
mentioned.
houses. We are building a house in help of Nyali Nyali 2-Bit Limited Housing Corporation. And yes, they have given... This is the kind of nonsense that you're about to start seeing in your faces. Why? Because they've understood the assignment. The assignment is create noise, make noise. That's why the same others, Bahatis, will do the same thing. They will create havoc, wreak and wreak havoc all over the place in order for them to create clout, create traction for their projects to come on. Why is she going to the hospital and showing us how things are happening in the hospital every 2 days? Is she sick every day? And if she is, can we talk about the fact that she's going to the same hospital every 2 days? Are they doing the right thing? She's over there helping people work with their very pregnant bellies to deliver. For what reason? Let's talk about the facts here. It's clout chasing. It is them trying to create PR stunts in order to be able to propel their projects ahead and to give you a reason to go looking. Because the moment you start thinking about size more, what do? Quickly, what are they doing? The first thing you see, building a house with the help of Nyali Nyali Corporation and Housing Limited. My friends, don't be a mumu. Think for yourself.
No. I still think it's the truth. I still think
it doesn't help.
This man will dog on this babe.
It doesn't
do
help.
The most. And also, can we talk about how hot size 8 is? The whole time I was watching the video, I couldn't help but see she is snatched.
She's going back to her usual
Woman
self.
of God is looking cute.
She has started to go back to size 10. Maybe not size 8, but size 10. And we are not fat shaming. She has become a lot when it comes to how she dresses. She had become proper Christian Ule wa drum beating. But now she's getting a little classy again. She's nice wig, and all that. We thank God. And we move on.